Welcome back to the main stage at the d.velop Forum 2021. Something very special is waiting for you. Now, talking about digitalization means that you cannot avoid him. He is somebody who sets signs, who gives impulses, and whoever experienced an evening or an event with him knows what's going to happen. I'm so much looking forward to his contribution. Normally, we would have a microphone falling down from the ceiling in order to welcome him. Champions of Change keynote, welcome to the d.velop Forum 2021, Dietmar Dahmen. What a stage, what a room. I tell all of you, welcome to the d.velop Forum 2021. Today we'll talk about change. Today we will talk about business. It's not only a battle. Business is a contact sport and you're all the champions. Just one request to the technicians. My slides on the screen, please. That would make it easier for me. You are the champions and you are strong. You go into the boxing ring every single morning. You are the best ones, you're the fittest ones, and you are probably master in what you are doing. But that's not the problem. The boxer will not smash himself. Of course, he is doing some training, but he's not going to the boxing ring and fights against himself. The problem with the Fight Club is always the same. You are not the first problem. Your company is not the first problem, or the technology is not the problem. The first problem is the one from the outside, the attack from the outside. This attack is not against everything. Boxers are not just fighting like that with their whole body. Boxers are fighting in a targeted way. They are going for certain parts, stomach, kidneys, chin. It's always about an attack on parts. And the problem with the story is the following. If only one single aspect from your huge portfolio of services is hard hit, sufficiently hard hit, customer relationship, speed, something else, it's only just one aspect, then the whole body will fall backwards and you're totally knocked out. And you might have lost the fight. This attack on individual parts is something we are living through permanently. Look at the car industry. Germany can make cars. They are world class. They are unbeatable. They are the best combustion engines in the world. But at some point, there was an attack only at the engine. And people said, oh, we don't need these combustion engines anymore. It's technically very complicated. A lot of movable parts, ignition, fire that can explode at any point in time. We don't want it anymore. We want an electric motor, is what people said. So all of a sudden, everybody had to shift. You could be a master craftsman in engines. Didn't matter. You had to learn we need a new motor. If I can't do it, I'll be dead. So change. Look at the financial world. It might only be about the quality of analysis. It's not about everything. Look at logistics. It might only be about speed. There's always an attack to one single aspect. And the problem is that the attack, that is, what are the points that are being attacked, are not predictable. We don't know what's going to happen next time. Possibly we know if somebody is making that movement, the next one will follow, and we can foretell the next move. But the next 3 moves will be difficult, and the next moves in 15 seconds' time cannot be predicted. It will not happen. What's going to happen in 15 months in our business? Maybe something new comes along again. The fight changes as well. We're in a boxing ring here. We're expecting that the fighters box, but the attackers in business do not stick to the rules, possibly. The attackers in business have got a different style we don't know yet. And that is true for sports and business. In modern times, we have the following situation. 65% of the C-level deciders say things have become much more complex. We can't make the same reasonable decisions anymore. This is due to the fact that there's more change. Change has become faster. And what we call continuous discontinuity has become everyday life. A continuous discontinuity. We cannot stick to the old rules anymore because there is discontinuity. The problem in business is that mostly we act on the basis of our experience. We think on the basis of our experience. It's experience-based thinking. It's becoming impossible because the experience we've had are old. They come from a totally different time and world. They come from the past. And then all of a sudden we have past-based thinking. I took up logistics as an example. Imagine you're a truck driver. You're an excellent truck driver. You know everything about the power, the force of the tires on the road. All of a sudden you enter into a new world. You approach the ocean. And your experience is no longer valid. You need a ship. You need a captain. You need to have different propulsions. Everything has changed. If you're on the sea, if you want to cross the sea, and if you base yourself on your old experience, which were good on land, which worked perfectly on land, if you want to continue to use them, you will die. So assets from former times are all of a sudden becoming dangerous. You need to see, what do I need in the future? Past-based knowledge is obsolete because experience is old, data are old, and the models are old and obsolete. That means you must think and act anew. And you said, why thinking anew? Look at my sales figures. I am the king, I'm the champion of sales. And I tell you, never change a winning horse. We've done so for 1,000 years. The customers love us. The best we've got, we do not need to change our actions. Now, let us have a closer look at a winning horse. What do you need to have a winning horse? First thing you need, horse. That's your company. There's power behind their muscles. Then you need, on top of the horse, a smart mind. That's you. You're riding the horse. But when you look at the two, the rider and the horse, they form one unity. And if the rider pulls the bridle, the horse will react. They are a perfect pair. That's power. But it's not a winning horse. It's just a super team. Strong horse, good rider. In order to have a winning horse, you need more. You need competition. Without competition, you can't win. You need to ask yourself, where does competition take place? The competition in this picture takes place where? Well, in a stadium. In that famous thing that is around the horse. Now, if I leave the horse and the rider the way they are, and the only thing I do is I make the stadium a little bit more liquid and throw them into the ocean, I will have new winners. Then all of a sudden dolphins would be worse. And the rider tells the horse, what's happening? Why are you so slow? And the horse says, no, I haven't changed. Have you changed? No, I haven't changed. This is a problem. Now, they haven't adjusted. Why are the dolphins better in that environment? They are mammals as well. They used to live on land. But they did do one thing. They adjusted to the new environment. They changed their inner structures. They have become more fluid. They have changed outside structures. The old model were arms. I think so, at least. And with old arms, you can make one action, present a product, receive the money. But these arms turned into the flippers. And these are many, many little actions they are taking with that flippers. Continuous optimization, continuous decision-making, super contact, super connections. These are the new winners. If you have new winners, by definition, you have something else as well. New losers. New losers. The old winners are the new losers. And the shark is the new technology. And the shark will attack. He might not have bitten you yet, but he is ready to bite. He is in the office. artificial intelligence, predicted analysis, blockchain, etc. All these things are there. And when the shark attacks, a lot of people think, what can I do? They can't do fight, flee. They can't fight. The shark is much stronger. The new technology is much stronger. You can't escape because the shark is faster. Artificial intelligence and the blockchain will catch up on you. And you can't sit there and do nothing because the shark will eat you up anyway. The only thing you can do is not fighting and pretending to be dead. The only thing you can do is look the shark into his eye and tell him, shark, you know what you're going to experience? I'll jump on you, I'll ride the shark. You're sitting on the shark, the teeth are below, can't bite you. You'll ride rodeo 20 times maybe because you don't know the new technology yet. But you'll do it up and again. You have to ride the new technologies like a rodeo rider. Adjust, be in the front. This is what we need to do. And this thing, of course, doesn't only work with a shark. It also works with a saber tiger. Doesn't matter what it is. If you don't adapt, you will lose. You don't lose because you adapt, and you might have a few problems in the beginning. You will lose if you do not adapt. And that's the problem. If you don't do anything, you will lose. If you do not get hold of the sword because you didn't need one in the past and you're asking yourself, why would I need one today? You will lose. Let us have a quick look. Disruption in the course of time. What kind of actions are necessary when? Well, in the beginning, some kind of innovation will always refer to some development. Not many people know about it, but then it gets known by insiders. Something is happening at the university, somebody's looking into it. And maybe there are first applications already, maybe in a laboratory, but something's happening. And then there's a moment where everybody is familiar with a new development. And all of a sudden, boom, it's there. It's there, and if you don't react, you are gone. If you ignore new developments, you're basically dead. And this is what you can see with everything. Electromobility, electric motors, electric cars, data digitalization, etc. If you are not on board, you are basically dead. And this is an upward trend. And once it's exploding upwards, it is exploding like a boxer who's fighting the old things. Everything is happening like in a cartoon. It's actually a funny thing if you don't look at it from the outside. If you look at it from the outside, Wile Coyote and Roadrunner do that. If you don't know Wile Coyote, here he is. Everything is repeated, flies high, and then smashes down on the road. Let's have a closer look. Let's fast backward. First of all, the Wile Coyote is doing something new. He's founding a new business. He's come up with a new development, doing something new. This is super. This development goes straight upwards. Then he said, everything is great, can't be greater. He's right on the top. He's so happy. And I'm the king. I have high sales, highest market penetration. Can't get any better. I am at the top. And he said, if ever something happens, then we'll have a bell curve. We are confronted with a bell curve, a slow upward and a slow downward trend, but not with Wile Coyote. Wile Coyote doesn't have a bell curve. He's got a Wile Coyote curve. That is an abrupt one. It goes drastically down, and then the whole thing collapses. And that's shit, what's happened now. In the Wile Coyote films, you will always see the same thing happening. Will he stay on the ground? No, standing up again. True heroes will not stay on the ground. They will stand up and fight back. True heroes will say, what? You're going to get. Fight it, I will become stronger and better. Look at the German cars now. Electro motors are cool. They're better, newer, stronger. It is a total dominance, and they're strong again. They went into the boxing ring again. Of course, they got attacked, but they went for the new. Now you're asking yourself, better, newer, stronger, how is that going to work? I'm good already. I'm strong already. I'm new already. Well, I give my very best already. And then you would tell yourself, and all your colleagues and the whole environment would tell you, you know what, it will never work. And then there is a big wall of, will never work, will never work, will never work. Now you want to make progress. Progress is going one step further, one step ahead, and all of a sudden you hit the wall. How am I going to make progress? I can't take any step further. There is this big wall. It is so hard, I can't get through it. And you will say, okay, I'll withdraw. I'll think and see how I can manage. I'm not feeling well. I can see that wall. I need first aid. I need a schnapps. That's better, but the wall is still there. So, what can I do? Can I break through it? Oh, there's a boxing glove. That's wonderful. I'll get this boxing glove and try to smash that wall. So I smash against the wall and I say, it's not working. That doesn't work. I need more to break it. I'm giving 100% already. If I need more than 100%, how can I find this extra 200%, the extra performance? I will find that outside. I will need tools. And the greatest power you will have are new mechanical digital superpowers. And this is what you need to take. And then you'd have the power of the other attacker. This is the new technology. And with the new technology, you get stronger than 100%. With the new technology, you just smash that wall. And you will smash that wall into pieces, and it works, it works, it works. And you just smash the lever out of that wall, and what is left is a wall that tells you it works. That is how you can save the world. You have to break that thing. You have to break through old walls. Breaking through old walls is a super feeling. Going across borders, discovering new things, going beyond your own horizon is so cool, it's so great, because each single wall is an opportunity. Once it's been torn down, you can move ahead. Each wall is an opportunity to get better, to get stronger, to get smarter. If you see such a wall, don't feel annoyed. Be happy about that wall. Say, yeah, that's so cool. Find your walls, and once you have found them, smash them to pieces. So, find your walls. That's easier said than done, isn't it? There are so many walls that are not so visible. They are walls we might just accept. Well, look at traveling. You are not traveling at the moment. We here in the studio, we came and traveled. In former times, you traveled by railway. You had all these suitcases. For many, many years, decades, you were wearing carrying these suitcases. You were annoyed at carrying a suitcase. Can't do anything about it. Well, can't change it. Until, at some point in time, after thousands of years of suitcases and wheels, and thousands of years of I can't do anything about it, somebody came along who hated the whole thing, and he said, I'm not going to carry this suitcase, and probably in his rage he had the brilliant idea of changing things. And he had that wall off, it works, it works, it works, and he invented the suitcase with wheels, and today all our suitcases have little wheels, but the first one was invented in 1972. How cool is that? In 1972, the first person walked on the moon, and people still carried their suitcases and said, we can't do anything. So we went to the moon, and then somebody came along and said, we can't do something about it, and he broke that wall off, it's not working. So your job is to say, yes, we can do something. For example, you cannot send invoices in a paperless way. Yes, you can. Of course you can. New technology. This is the thing. Documents cannot be digitally signed. Yes, it's working. It's working. This is the way it works. Documents cannot be digitally archived, especially if they have to fulfill the legal requirements, if they have to be audit-proof. Yes, it works. It works. You can do it. You just have to find the walls. You have to think of the wall you want to break down. And you need to break down. Sounds like a good question, but it's a wrong question. My job is not the wall. My goal is not the wall, but the goal is what's behind the wall. So I have to look at what's behind that wall. And behind that wall, there's some targets we will look at in the remaining 7 to 8 minutes. Target or goal number 1, very important. More speed. If you offer the same thing in a slower way, it's worse. If you offer the same thing but in a faster way, it's better. The same slow thing, nobody will buy it unless it's an expensive red wine, for example. But at the moment, everything is getting faster. Normally, your customer, your staff member, the www whatever generation I want to have whenever I need something. I'm the driver sitting on the driver's seat. That's the user. And the user is driving so fast they don't like waiting. The race has started. And the 3 S in business are now schneller, faster. Second, schneller, faster. Third, schneller, schneller, schneller. That's faster, faster, faster. You're sitting in your car, you're asking yourself, how can I be in the front seat? How can I be in the front? How can I know how fast I can be, how fast I am, and how fast the others are? The answer is easy. Data. What are you doing? You're looking at your mileage counter. Oh, I'm driving at 180. I could do 260. So I've still got some power left. And then you think, if my goal is to overtake another one, I still have power. The data say, you can still do it. You can go for it. So decisions are goal-driven, depending on your goals. Do I want to overtake or not? And the data support your decision. It's very important. The data don't tell you, I'm driving at 180, I can do 260, it doesn't really matter, I'll take 260. You decide, and you get the data you need. If you need to be even faster, you are not only deciding when you overtake, you have to decide beforehand, and this is what you call smart data, predictive analytics. When you say, for example, a tire has a problem, you need to change the tires. Then the whole team knows, okay, we need to change the tires in 2 minutes. I will do that. Fast, done. So the data say you'll have to change soon. Not yet. It's predictive. The team says we'll do it, and then it's done. It only works if you have a team. Together you can manage. Exactly the same with the technology. Collaboration is what you need. Together you're faster. Alone you're 100%. If you are several in a team, you're much more. And this is why we've got these app pictures. 22 people. That was not one person in a team. 2 tried it out for themselves. I'm sorry, girls, boys, very probably you'll not win because the others in the team have a better performance. Next point, number 2. Individualism. Data are very specifically tailored to people. Data is not something, they are always specific. Easy example. One of my favorite clubs before Corona, I went there all the time, the Teatro Neu in Barcelona. You see there the viewers, and you've got iPads in front of the viewers. Why? Teatro Neu is free of charge, is pay per laugh. The iPad is looking how often you laugh, that's the amount you have to pay. This person has been laughing 38 times, 11 euros 50. 50 laughs, 15 euros. That's cool. It's individual pricing. It's not only individual pricing. It is also about the comedian. He wants to see what's happening on that seat number 38. If number 38 doesn't laugh and I'm the comedian, I will make sure that number 38 will laugh. So this is data. Data are the end of business as usual, and it's the beginning of business as individual. Customers are not masses. The customer is super individual, has individual requirements. One customer needs digital signature, the other one says everything must be remote. When I'm climbing into the tree, I want to have these data. The other one has to settle open invoices. The other one thinks it's more important not to shred contracts because they're digitally stored in a cloud. One person is doing everything with the smartphone, the other one is using Alexa. So individual needs. One person would need CO2 reduction, the next one would need digital invoicing, and the other one would need the network at all times. And they are all important. And you people, you're not the heroes, you're the sidekick. You're the ones that make sure that everything works smoothly. You're the ones that brings the boxing glove and who knows where the glove is. So we could end on time, or we could go on for another 2 minutes. I was told I can't do another 2 minutes. Third goal, this is sustainability. With sustainability, we've got tailwinds. All those sustainable products are on an upward trend. 71% of the millennials are ready to change their food traditions. Less meat, more veggies. 85% want to have a healthier planet. 85% of Germans want to have water from a glass bottle. But the challenge is here and now. Most of them do not want to do it themselves. 87% of those people interviewed say they want a company to do that. Another person has to do it for me. And that is what you need to do. It means if d.velop is doing something for you, it's much, much better for the company. And then you're saying, maybe, okay, paperless printing, is that not a too tiny step? The answer is yes, it's a small step, but a small step in the right direction. And if you take this tiny step 1,000 times, if you have a powerful step, even a powerful tiny step, you might be able to smash a whole wall. The power is in small steps as well. Do the big thing, smash these walls, and be happy about the small steps. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.